Hey Pete, could you explain what the difference is between the different panel filters that we've got, the G4, the F6, F7 and F8?
Yeah, okay, so the 4 efficiency levels that we're talking about, so handily they are color-coded as well. So this is a G4, which is standard blue, and then the F6, which is this one, which is a green color, and then we go to the F7, which is pink, and then the F8, which is yellow. Okay, so they're the visual differences. From a technical airflow point of view, they are graded in their particulate matter efficiency. Now, it's governed by a very complicated standard ISO 16890.
Okay.
To read that. So basically, it is saying what percentage of a range of particles, so this is a range of particles between 0.3 of a micron and 10 microns. 10 microns is 0.01 of a millimeter, so a very fine particulate dust. And the guidance is that this one will take out coarse particles and up to 60% of the particles in that range. Okay, so and then as the numbers go up, so that's the G4, the F6, this one here is coming out at 60 to 80% of the particles in that range.
Okay, in that same range.
Yeah, so it's all based on that range of 0.3 to 10 microns.
Right, understood.
Dust part. And then the next one up, the F7, which is the pink one, is 80 to 90. And then the finest grade, the F8, which is the yellow one, is 90 to 95. Okay. Now, there are other filter levels above that. So you can go to HEPA levels, which take you to 99.9%. But obviously, the cost is exponential for the amount of filtration you need. But, so again, in a sort of a guidance of what these are used for. So the G4, the basic one, is normally used as either just for general dust, stop insects getting into buildings or into air handling units, and they use as a primary filter. So that might be a higher quality. So it wouldn't be unusual to see that in front of that.
Okay.
Because this cost is a lot less than the higher grade one. So this would be the primary baffle filter. This gets changed more regularly than the higher grade one, which is cost more.
Makes sense. Is there a front and a back to these? Is it quite obvious?
Yeah, so somewhere on here we go. There's a airflow directional indicator to tell you where the so that's obviously where the dust is going in, and then as you can see on here, there's a bonded wire mesh for stability of it, and it's encased in a cardboard case.
Great. Okay, so as you go up through the grades of the filters, do you need more airflow to push through each one?
Not necessarily more airflow. So let's say this size of panel was handling 500 meters cubed now. So the resistance required to push that amount of air through this graded panel would maybe be somewhere between 70 and 75 pascals.
Okay.
And then to push the same amount of air through a slightly higher grade panel, there's only the F6 that we've got here, the green one, that would be 75 to 80 pascals to push the same amount of air through.
Yeah.
And then as the material gets, the gap gets smaller, the grade increases. The pink one, the F7 is 85, and then the yellow one is 100 pascals. So it just means the fan needs to work harder, and so that needs to be taken into account.
Yeah.
And obviously, if you've got them stacked up, it's the same amount of airflow, but it would be double the. So if you put this one in front of this one, you need 150 pascals.
Okay.
To push the same amount of air through.
Right.
You're looking for consistency in air volume, but to do that, you need to get the.
Right. Okay, and that's all on the data sheet.
Yeah, there's some guidance on there. It obviously varies to different size panels and grades. And again, if you're struggling with that, give us a shout, drop us an email. We can give you some.
Really helpful. Okay, great. Thank you.